Hello, everybody. How's everyone doing today? It is Sunday, December 17th, 2017. It is 3:05 p.m. and it's time for Talk with the Doc. I'm going to wait just a few moments, let some folks join in. We'll see how everybody's doing today. I want you to share this video with your friends. All right. How's everybody? Please leave me a comment when you come in the room so that I know that you're here, so I can acknowledge you and say hello. Hope everybody's having a fabulous day on this beautiful Sunday. Beautiful Sunday. Everybody's doing well? Yes? All right, we're going to try and get through this today, and hopefully we won't have any problems with my connection. I am at my church, and we have a program going on today. So I'm here at the church, and we're kind of out in the country. So hopefully we can get through this and not have any issues with this signal. Gotta love good old country church, right? We are having a great Christmas cantata program today. If you're in the Columbia, South Carolina area, you should come on through. 183 St. Luke Church Road in Winnsboro, South Carolina. And it's going to be a great show today. So, like I said, we're going to wait just a couple more seconds, and then we're going to go ahead and get started. What are we going to be talking about? Listen, you know it's the end of the year, so it's about time for folks to start getting ready for 2018, right? 2018 is coming up. I think we've got, what, less than 3 weeks left in this year, guys. Less than 3 weeks. This year has kind of flown by for me. Lots of big changes happening this year. You know, I opened up my new practice this year. I left traditional practice in a clinic, and I opened up my own practice now, Abundant Life Concierge, where I take care of, give health care to pastors, ministers, and busy professionals. So this has been an exciting year for me. We've got new things on the horizon for 2018, and I'm looking forward to working with you all. Thank you so much for joining me on today's episode of Talk with the Doc. Let's go ahead and get started. You all know who I am. I'm Dr. Nicole, your board-certified family medicine physician. I help, pastors, professionals, ministers, and even the whole congregation, people who are overwhelmed, overworked, overweight. I help them to transform their mind, body, and spirit by through my books, my seminars, and my concierge medical practice. And I help these folks transform their lives so that they can be better empowered and better aware of themselves and their health, so that they can have a greater impact on everyone around them, their children, their communities, their congregations. So I would really appreciate you guys if you do two things. Usually I only ask you for one, but two things. One, follow me on Facebook, www.facebook.com/Dr. Nicole D.O. That's DrNicoleDO. And the second thing I'm going to ask you to do, there's going to be a link at the end of this video for you to pre-order my brand new book that's coming out. It's going to be the 12 Secrets. Don't tell anybody. The 12 Secrets to Divine Health. Don't you want to be healthy? Don't you want to know how to better your life and how to live your best life and live an abundant life? Well, I have written a book, The 12 Secrets to Divine Health, and I'm going to put the link in on this video at the end of this video today, so that you can pre-order your book. It'll be out next year, early next year, and so you can pre-order it starting now. All right. Exciting. I told you new things are on the horizon, right? Exciting. All right. So what are we going to talk about today? We are talking about, I'm going to give you 7 steps on creating and setting great New Year resolutions, right? It's the end of the year, guys. Congratulations on making it through 2017. It is time, though, to prepare for 2018. So we're going to set some, 2018, the end of the year, most people set their New Year's resolutions. And they say that 85% of people actually don't stick to the resolutions they make. Usually within 3 weeks, honestly, people's New Year's resolutions have conked out. I sometimes hate going to the gym between January 1st and January 21st because there is not a treadmill, not a stair stepper, not an elliptical machine. Like everybody and their moms are in the gym, right? So usually I do my first couple of weeks of January, I just work out at home, okay? But usually by February 1st, I can find any of the machines because most people have fizzled out. Hey, Superior, thanks for joining in. Most people have fizzled out by then, and so their New Year's resolutions are not sticking. So today I'm going to show you how to make New Year's resolutions that are healthy and that can stick. Hey, Crystal, thanks for joining in. Appreciate you. Please share this video with your friends, all right? I'm going to show you how to make New Year's resolutions that will stick and that will change your life, all right? So first thing I want you to do is get out a piece of paper, and I want you to write down these 4 things, all right? And would love for somebody to write these down in the comments, okay? 4 things. This year for your New Year's resolutions, you're going to write out things you want, things you need, things to share, and things to succeed. All right? So I'm going to say those again. Things you want, things you need, things to share, and things to succeed. And these are going to be the basis of how we're going to set our New Year's resolutions. So things you want. What do you want in 2018? Do you want a better body? Do you want more money in your pockets? Do you want a better relationship with your family? Do you want a new job? Do you want to be able to take better care of yourself? What do you want? What do you want? Like, just what do you want? Do you want a new wardrobe? Do you want to fit in clothes that are 2 sizes smaller? Do you want a new hairdo? Do you want to make more time for yourself? What do you want? All right, so what do you want? That's the first thing. The next thing is, what do you need? Now, you have to understand, please type that out for me, Superior. I appreciate that. What do you want? What do you need? What do you want to share? And what do you want to succeed? What do you need? Now, do you know the difference between a want and a need? A want is just something that you desire. A need is something that you have to have in order to basically survive, okay? So you got to know the difference between your wants and your needs. A want is just something you want to have. It'll be great to have it, but if you don't get it, it's not going to, it might disappoint you, but it's not going to, drastically change your life. Versus what you need. You need things like air. You need water. You need your heart to beat. You need things that's going to sustain you and keep your life. So what kind of things do you need in 2018? So most of us are going to need some form of money. Most of us are going to need access to health care, especially with all the things that are changing right now with the government. Yeah, we do need more closet space. We absolutely do need more closet space. So, so what do you need? What do you need for 2018? Do you need to get healthier? Okay. So sometimes, people, they trivialize their health. Okay. They don't know what they need. They need to be healthy, because if they don't make some changes, then they're not going to last. They're not going to live. Okay. So you need to make some changes to your health. All right. Then you've got to decide, what do you want to share? You guys, excuse me for 1 second. Mr. Superior, there are some musicians outside here, and they're trying to get in. So you might want to come and let them in. Thank you. Sorry about that, guys. So, hey, Dr. Alex, thanks for joining in. What do you want to share? What kind of things do you want to share in 2018? What do I mean by that? Things that you want to share. Things that you want to... I wrote down some notes here. Let me pull it up here. Let's see. All right, things that you share. Things like, do you want to share more of your time? Do you want to volunteer more? Do you want to share more of yourself with others? Do you want to share things like sharing more time with your kids, sharing more time, sharing more money with others? Do you want to share things that you have with other people. All right. So what do you want to share? And then things to succeed. How do you want to succeed? You have to write down in 2018, how are you going to succeed? You're going to succeed by taking a class. You're going to succeed by setting your goals and making sure that you get those goals. You're going to make sure that you succeed at becoming healthier. You're going to succeed at making more time for yourself. All right. So those are the things that we're going to write down for 2018. Things you want, things you need, things to share, and things to succeed. And then what I'm going to do right now is give you 7 tips on how to make those things attainable. All right. Because like I said, 85% of the goals that people set as New Year's resolutions, most people don't stick to them. 85%, it's a lot, all right? So I'm going to show you how to make attainable goals so that you can stick to them, all right? And then you can feel successful, and then that you can put that on your list. Have one of the things that you're going to succeed, all right? So first things first, have a written plan. So I've already helped you out with writing down those 4 things. So that's how you're going to start out writing your plan. So you've got to write the vision to make it plain, right? That's what it says in the Bible. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to write it out, okay? Sometimes you have to write it in places that you'll remember it. I remember when I was in college, I used to write things on my mirror, like across the mirror. When I would get ready, I would take some lipstick and I would write things on my mirror, things that I needed to remember, things, affirmations, things that I wanted to ingrain into my head, things like you will succeed, you will make it, you will do well, you will pass this test, you will study hard. So you've got to write things down. So first things first, have a written plan. That's how we're going to succeed, and we're going to set attainable, and we're going to make our New Year's resolutions, and we're going to write them down. All right. So number 1, somebody write that down in the group, please. Number 1, have a written plan. Number 2, we're going to be realistic. Now, I know we all want to lose 100 pounds, or we want to lose 50 pounds, or we want to get 12 hours of sleep, or we want to save $1 million. We want to make $1 million. We want to save, 20% of that. So those are all great things, but I want you to be realistic. All right. So I'm not saying that you can't make $1 million. I'm not saying that you can't lose 100 pounds. Thanks, Jamel. Thanks for writing that down for me. I appreciate that. I'm not saying that you can't, but I want you to set realistic goals. All right. Because by being realistic, it'll be easier to attain those goals, and it'll be easier to stick to those goals. So realistic goals, instead of saying I'm going to, hey, Vincent, thanks so much for joining in. I appreciate you joining me. We're going to be realistic. So I'm not going to say I'm not going to lose 100 pounds. What I'm going to say is I want to lose some weight. All right. And then we can put in numbers later on. So that leads me to number 3. So number 2 was be realistic. And number 3 is set small, attainable goals. All right. So we're going to be realistic about our goals, but we're also going to set goals that are attainable. So yes, I want to lose 100 pounds. And that, is great. But in order to do that, I need to be set small, attainable goals. So it's attainable to say, I'm going to lose 10 pounds. And then you want to be specific. I want to lose 10 pounds this month. I want to lose 10 pounds in January. All right. So because by setting attainable goals and smaller goals, then we're more apt to reaching those goals. And when you reach those goals, you feel great and you succeed at those goals. And then you want to keep moving on. Then you have the motivation to keep going. All right. So you want to set small, attainable goals. So we're going to say, yes, I want to save money. I want to save money. We're not going to just jump to saving thousands of dollars. What we're going to set is, first thing first, I want to save $50 a month. So $50 a paycheck. All right. I'm going to set that aside. Attainable. It's small. It's doable. And once you succeed at it, then you will feel great. And you'll say, I did that. Now I can do the next thing. Because I know I did the first. So now I can move on. All right. So number 1, have a written plan. Number 2, be realistic. Number 3, set small, attainable goals. Number 4, we're going to plan to do more instead of doing less. What do I mean by that? What do you mean by that, by Dr. Nicole? Well, I basically want you to focus on the positive. So instead of saying, I'm going to eat less fat, I'm going to drink less soda, I'm going to watch less TV, instead of saying what we're going to do less of, why don't we say what we're going to do more of? All right. So be positive. Say, instead of saying I'm going to drink less soda, say I'm going to drink more water. Instead of saying I'm going to eat less junk food, say I'm going to eat more healthy food. Instead of saying I'm going to watch less TV, say I'm going to read more books. Instead of saying I'm going to, well, let's see, what else would we say we're going to do less of? We're going to do less gossip. We're going to do more building up of our brothers and sisters of our community. All right. So you want to plan to do more instead of doing less. And by doing that, we're going to focus on the positive instead of on the negative. All right. That's a way of shifting our mindset. When we shift our mindset, we have we can, it's easier to do things. All right. So instead of focusing on the negative, we're going to focus on the positive, and then you're going to want to do that more. All right. So people just don't want to think about negative things. Like, okay, that's all negative. I don't want to think about the negative. So I'm going to focus more on the positive. And by doing that, that's what we're going to do. All right. So we're going to have a written plan. We're going to be realistic. We're going to set small attainable goals. We're going to do more instead of doing less. And then the next thing we're going to do, number 5, we're going to take the word try out of our vocabulary. We're not going to try to do anything in 2018. We're going to do it. All right. Y'all see my name. I'm Dr. Nicole D.O. D.O. stands for Doctor of Osteopathy. But I also use that to my advantage. I don't try. I do. All right. One of my biggest pet peeves is when I tell my patients, oh, you're doing a great job. You're getting healthier. You're losing weight. And they go, oh, I try. Nope. You didn't try. You're doing. All right. And I want you guys to keep that and to take that into 2018. You're not going to try to do better. You're not going to try to get healthy. You're not going to try to read more. You're not going to try to, get more sleep. You're not going to try to spend more time. You're going to do it. All right. Don't say what you're going to try to do. Do it. And by setting these small attainable goals, that's what you're going to do. All right. And then when you do it, you're going to feel so great about doing that you're going to want to do more. All right. So take the word try out of your vocabulary for 2018, and we're going to focus on what we're going to do. Again, that comes back to changing your mindset, We're not trying, we're doing. And I'm going to help you do. All right. We're going to do together. One thing I love about my name is Nicole. Nicole, the Greek word for Nicole, the root of that word is Nike. And you all know what Nike means. You've seen the Nike shoes and the Nike brand. What does Nike do? They just do it, right? And that's one of the things I love about Nike. Nike actually means victory, or one who has victory. So Nicole means victorious one. I love my name. Thanks, Mom and Dad. I appreciate you for giving me that name. So one who has victory. And guess what? In 2018, I'm speaking it into your life. Where's my camera here so I can point at you? I'm speaking into your life, you right there watching, that you are going to have victory in 2018. And by not trying, you're going to do it. Just like Nike, you're going to be victorious and you're going to do it. So we're not going to try. We're going to do it. Now, how are we going to do that? Again, we're going to have a written plan. We're going to be realistic. We're going to set small attainable goals. We're going to do more instead of less. And we're going to take try out of our vocabulary. And then number 6, we're going to find an accountability partner. Who's your partner? Who's your partner? Okay. Now, yes, Dr. Nicole wants to partner up with you. Absolutely, I want to partner up with you. But I also want you to find another accountability partner, somebody who can hold your hand, somebody who can work with you, somebody who can hold you accountable. So I used to love it. I had an accountability partner back in college. And when I didn't feel like... Sorry about that, guys. When I didn't feel like going to the gym, my accountability partner would call me and say, hey, Nicole, we're going to the gym. I was like, oh, I'm tired. Oh, I don't feel like going. Oh, I got to study. Oh, I've got all these excuses. You know what I love about, just let me throw this in here. One thing my dad used to always say to me, if you find an excuse, don't pick it up. All right. So whatever excuses you have, grab an accountability partner who's not going to listen to your excuses. They're not going to take no for an answer. They're going to hold you accountable to whatever goals you have written down. So they're going to say, nope, we're going to work out today. We're going to do 30 minutes of exercise 5 days a week. I'm going to hold you accountable to it. I'm going to set a timer on my watch, or I'm going to set a timer in my phone. I'm going to make sure I call you, or if I don't see you out on the track, I'm going to swing by your house and then come and pick you up. I say, let's go. We're going to go together. We're going to do this together. All right. Like I said, Dr. Nicole, I want to be your accountability partner too. And we're going to do some things that we're going to work together on. But I want you to grab a partner who can call you on the phone and who can say, and you have to ask them, say, do you want to be my accountability partner? And sometimes, we have great friends, we have great family, but sometimes you have to get somebody outside of being that close to you who could actually hold you to and not give you a pass. Sometimes our families give us a pass because they love us. Our friends love us. So they say, oh, I understand you're tired. Let me give you a pass. Nope, get an accountability partner. Who else is a good accountability partner? Your trainer. Sometimes you have to pay for a good accountability partner. I pay my trainer. I don't know why I pay him. Yes, I do, because he's a great trainer. And he holds me accountable. So sometimes when I don't feel like exercising, when I feel like giving up, when I feel like, he says, oh, no, you're not, ma'am. You're going to do these last 20 squats. You're going to do these last 20 push-ups. You're going to do these last 20 sit-ups. I've got to do mine for today. So get a trainer. Get an accountability partner. Somebody to hold you accountable for whatever goals you have set. All right? So we're going to have a written plan. We're going to be realistic. We are going to set small, attainable goals. We're going to plan to do more instead of less. We're going to take try out of our vocabulary. We're going to find an accountability partner. And last but not least, we're going to focus on whole health and wellness. What does whole health mean? This is number 7, guys. We're going to focus on whole health. Whole health means mind, body, and spirit. All right? Mind, body, and spirit. We are one person, but we're made of 3 parts. And we have to account for all 3 of those parts. So what are you going to do to focus on whole health and wellness for your mind? How are you going to get your mind right for this year? You're going to change your mindset, right? We're going to have a mindset shift. We're going to make sure that we are attending to our mental health. We're going to make sure that we're not getting too stressed out. We're going to make sure we're not getting depressed. And if we are, we're going to go and get some help with that. We're going to make sure that we're not too anxious. And if we are, we're going to go get some help with that. We're going to make sure that if we have mental diagnoses or mental disorders, that we're going to go and we're going to get help with that. We're going to, do everything we can to minding our mental health. Then we're going to get our physical selves intact. We're going to go see our doctors at least once a year for a physical. And then if we have chronic medical conditions, make sure you're seeing your doctor every 3 to 6 months or however often they tell you to go. We're going to make sure that we are getting our exercise in. We're going to make sure we're drinking enough water. We're going to make sure we're eating enough fruits and vegetables. We're going to make sure that we are tending to this physical body. Look, guys, we only get one body, all right? And once you've used it up, that's it. You don't get another one, all right? We don't get another chance. You never get a second chance to make a first impression. That's absolutely right with our bodies, all right? We get one body, so we got to treat it right. So what are you going to do to mind your body, your physical health? And then last but not least, you got to mind your spiritual health. Guys, listen, when one part gets sick, the whole part gets sick. So when you're mentally ill, you're physically ill. When you're physically ill, you're spiritually ill. Sometimes when you're feeling so down and sick, you feel like you can't even get a prayer through to your higher power, to your God, or to whoever you worship. So we've got to mind our spiritual health. You've got to go to church. You've got to clear your mind. You've got to clear your thoughts. You've got to meditate. Meditate. The word says to meditate day and night. You got to hide the word in your heart that you might not sin against thee. You've got to meditate, guys. You've got to clear out. You've got to clear some things out. Clear it out. Just clean it out. Clean it out. All right. So those are the 7 tips on setting New Year's resolutions that you're going to stick to, right? All right. So again, let's go through them. Number 1, you're going to have a written plan. What you're going to write down, you're going to write what you want, what you need, what you're going to share, and what you're going to succeed. All right. Then you're going to be realistic. Be realistic in your goals. You're going to set small, attainable goals. You're going to plan to do more. So you're going to drink more water. You're going to eat more fruits. You're going to do more exercise. You're going to get more sleep. You're going to spend more time with your family. And don't focus on the less, okay? You're going to focus on the positives and not the negatives. You're going to take try out of your vocabulary. Do not say try. In fact, get your accountability partners, write that down as something your accountability partner needs to hold you accountable for. So when you say, oh, I'm going to try, nope, your accountability says, no, ma'am, no, sir, you're going to do. All right, we're going to do. In 2018, we are going to do. And then you're going to find your accountability partner. You're going to let them know. You need to sit down and write down with them what they need to hold you accountable for. And then if you're going to hold them accountable, if they're going to hold you accountable, what you're going to hold each other accountable for. And then last but not least, we're going to focus on whole health, mind, body, and spirit. All right, guys, that's how we're going to get these. That's how you're going to set New Year's resolutions that you're going to stick to, right? Because it's all about getting healthy. And listen, the new hashtag, and I want everybody to put this up. If you are going to partner with me, Dr. Nicole, to get healthy for 2018, I want you to start hashtagging New Year, New You, right? It's a new year. You're going to make a new you, and it's going to be a healthier you, and we're going to do it together, guys, right? So everybody hashtag New Year, New You. New Year, New You. And please be watching out for all of the things that Dr. Nicole is going to come out with in 2018 to help you get to your goals in 2018. New Year, New You. Like I said, I'm going to put a link up later on for how you can pre-order your book, or your copy of my book, The 12 Secrets to Divine Health. Don't you want to know how to live life, not just to live life, but to live it more abundantly? Absolutely. So I'm going to let you pre-order for the low, low price of $19.99. You're going to pre-order my book, 12 Secrets to Divine Health. And that'll be in the link in just a few moments, okay? All right. So thank you guys for joining me today for today's session of Talk with the Doc. You all know who I am. I'm Dr. Nicole, your board-certified family medicine physician. I help pastors, ministers, and the whole congregation of busy professionals, folks who are overworked, overwhelmed, and overweight, to transform their minds, their bodies, and their spirits so that they can have a greater impact on everyone around them. Through my books, my seminars, and my concierge medical practice, I want to help you get to your new year and your new you. So please buy my book, pre-order my book today. New Year, 12 Secrets to Divine Health. All right. And that link is going to be on this video. Please share this video so that your friends can know how to set New Year's resolutions that they're going to stick to. Right. And remember, everybody, hashtag New Year, New You. All right. Join me next week on Talk with the Doc. It'll be our last Talk with the Doc is that the last one of the year? No, I think we have 2 more left for the year. So, but join me next week. Hey, Dr. Crystal, thanks for joining in. Please share this video. But join me next week, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Facebook, Dr. Nicole D.O., and we're going to talk with the doc one more time, all right? Thanks so much for joining in. You guys have a great Sunday and a great week, and I will talk to you soon. All right, have a good one. Bye-bye.